Welcome back to EBT Performance Pakenham, the home of Squid Speed Shop. Today I've got a little bit of just a shop update. There is no doubt at the minute I am flat out, and all the jobs that I've been doing are ones that I've filmed and put up on the YouTube channel before. So for the last week, for example, the last 4 jobs that I've had in have all been the S&S, the HPT 496, just stage 2. Nothing worth showing you again. It was the same, all very similar results. And I don't want to just load you up with the same stuff all the time. But the nature of the beast is, with me filming my work, there's certain things that I like. There's certain products that I like. That is for sure. And so when I use them repeatedly, well, it doesn't make for good content, does it? And I've been trying so hard to give you guys a video every week since I've started, and I haven't let you down yet. And so this video here is a bit of a recap, a bit of a what's happening for the end of the year, what have I got going on at the minute. And so to start off, what I've got in the shop at the minute, cool lowrider ST. There was a service yesterday morning. I've got another service on the bench right here. If we come around, we have a little look. Got a cool breakout here, and that's getting some major work towards the end of the year, closer to New Year's, but I'm waiting for all the parts to come in. This bike here, I currently have the heads sent off to Rams. This will end up being one of my Squid Speed Shop Stage 4s. It had already had a bunch of mods done to it up in Sydney, and the customer has sent it down here to have me change out the cam and have the head work done. So, heads are off, they're getting worked. And then if we have a look in the dyno, there we go, I've got another bike in there. That's getting tuned up at the minute, again, with the S&S 496 in it. That was the last of that run of them. But what else have I got going on? So, we come over to my parts section, and we've got another Squid Speed Shop Stage 4 and exhaust. Some parts for the one that's on the tour on the bench. We're doing a compensator upgrade. We've got another Squid Speed Shop Stage 4. We've got a Gen 2 M8 Stage 2. We're going to be running the Star Racing M28. Super excited for that one. I've got another Gen 2 here. We're going to be running the Cyclerama 484 Magnum. Gen 1 M8. This one's getting the Star Racing F35A and the upgraded valve springs. That's going to be a beast. We've got another HTP 496 to go in. And then another Gen 2 M8 running the Star Racing M28 with an upgraded manifold, as well as a couple more jobs lined up, waiting for parts to come in. And so if you have called me on the phone, you'll know that I'm booked out to the end of the year. This is why, guys. This is why. That's just a ton of work going on and a ton of work getting done. And so I'm really sorry that I don't have another cool build for you today. And that is simply because I have been swamped with similar jobs. Because when you find a combination that works really well, it ticks all of the boxes, you tend to recommend that a lot. I certainly do. I'm not going to recommend a package that I think is subpar, just to show you guys a different combination. So the times that you guys get a different combination is when the customer comes in and explicitly asks for combination A. And usually I will try and talk them out of it, and I'll explain to them the benefits of going with a different combination. But some people are just headstrong. They want what they want. I fit them up. I tune them to perfection, and they make what they make. So that's when you see the oddball stuff, or the combinations that I don't believe work as well. But the last lot of jobs here have all been super efficient, brilliant combinations that you have seen before. For all the new watchers, the recent followers, the recent subscribers, go back and watch the old episodes. There's a lot of great information in them, and I know for sure that a bunch of you haven't watched it. You haven't gone back, you haven't had a look. So you should go and do that, because I do try and share everything that I have going on. But like I said, I don't want it to be boring. After I think we're up to 30 videos at this point in time, I haven't missed a week, and I couldn't let that happen to you, guys. So enjoy your Sunday. Hopefully you get out and do some riding. And if you wouldn't mind, like, comment and subscribe. Share it with your buddies. I want to know in the comment section what you've got going on. Where are you riding over your Christmas break? What have you got planned? Feel free to come into the store, grab yourself some merch. The crew necks are on their way, and the other secret squirrel business is being made at the minute. And until next week, hooroo!